Hey guys, I know it's been a while since the last one of these. It was Valentine's Day weekend and then had a pretty busy week. But I was also because I was waiting to go Alliance because I had issues with my card, but now everything is fine. As you can see, went human female, don't even have the other trinket yet. But this is me doing some battlegrounds. Even though VGQs are way longer on Alliance, you win every single game and it's stupid. Faction imbalance is still a problem, but who cares? Now I'm on the side that wins all the time. This is a really good BG. I'm glad I recorded it. Human female is good to get. It's. I like the animations of it. I thought I wasn't gonna get used to it, but it's all right. Now I'm just on the druid right away. I'm trying to play a much more rush downy kind of play style now that I'm getting more pieces of gear. I got legs today, so I have like all the main set pieces now. All the like 22, 50 plus ones have all of those. Now the first fight in any capture the flag match isn't really worth talking about because it's just a big clusterfuck of everybody attacking each other. But what's worth noting is this hunter has the elite set from season 11, I believe. And he's not bad. I fight him at a bunch of points in here. There's the druid again. Mustn't have very much gear because he gets wrecked every single time. I blind the hunter over there, and naturally because it's a BG, no one lets it sit. Because all three of these guys are on me, and I'm just trying to do something about it, but luckily I don't take much damage here. It's alright, I throw down smoke bomb anyway. Reopen on this warrior who already has dots on him, and it's just, I lay into him really, really hard. Rogue is nuts right now. I can't wait till I can play R&D, because we'll definitely be able to get a rank 1 title if we stick to it. There's no way we won't at this point. I haven't played necessarily like all week, but I'm still really in the groove of it. There's ways to improve yourself with just your reaction speed and just your mental cognitive speed, just everything like that, without having to necessarily practice in-game. There are ways to do it. When I make that guild, I know I sound really out of it right now because I kind of am in a bunch of ways, but it's alright. One of the things that you can do is to change certain dietary things. If you exercise, there are a lot of real life sort of life hack kind of things that make you play way better. That's one of the main issues in the guild that I'm making that I want to cover as well. Like when I say that it's going to go into the mental game when it comes to real life, it's also going to go into physical fitness and mental health as well. It's going to be a complete just self-improvement guild as opposed to just people wanting to DDoS each other for titles. Because I want it to be a guild where people have the maturity to know that this is just really like a simulator for just improving your body and mind and being able to interact with other people and communicate effectively. I don't know. It's really nice. Because I have competitiveness to me, but I'm not the most athletic person. Like, I'm in good shape, but I just don't give a shit about the sports. But esports, yes, all the time. Like, the reason I got into WoW was because I was really, I was huge into MLG Halo stuff. Like, in 3 I had a 50, and just didn't have any actual team. And that's what sucked, because none of the people that I was friends with were playing that. They were all playing WoW. So I was like, okay, I'll see what this game's about. And I did it. And I don't regret it. It was awesome, because now I've gotten rank 1 in this game. Even though we didn't keep the title, I have the screens to prove it. This guy disperses the opener, which is good, because I just put bleeds on him anyway. And just to piss him off. I get trinket by blinding the end of his dispersion. Then I just cloak through that. This priest kind of lets me, well, starts channeling Mindflay as soon as cloak's over, and just begging me to kick him. And even though I clearly see the druid hotting this guy, I decide to challenge myself and see if I can kill him through the heals. So I just sit here and lay into him. Even the druid's in tree form, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay on him anyway. So there's someone else helping me. He actually dies anyway. So this warrior is going to die by me. Maybe do I smoke bomb on him here again? because that would have been like the second smoke bomb kill on that guy. And then I show the druid, yeah, I was watching you this entire time, I just didn't care, by stepping to him. And even though he skins, there's like 4 of us. So yeah, fuck that guy. And now, in the lead, as you can see, I changed my name. It's not viral anymore. Well, I still go by that, but human female didn't seem appropriate, so I named my tune Vriska. And if you know where that's from, you should, if you are at all, you know, have talked to me about things. It's a comic on the internet, maybe you've heard of it, but it's awesome, you should fucking read it. And anyway, this part's really interesting because, once again, all of these people decide to target me. But I don't want to die, because rogues, if played right, should not die. And people always give me mad shit for saying that, but realistically, if you predict an encounter well enough in the future, and leave yourself enough outs, you can always survive as a rogue. I'm getting it back now. The more I've been practicing in Warlords, the more I've realized that Rogue really did take a lot more skill than Shadow. And in Season 11 I took it for granted because I had overpowered as shit weapons. When I go back and look at those other videos from Season 11, it's like I open on a mage and get him to like 20% in a cheap shot. Are you fucking kidding me? But yeah. The more gear I get, though, the damage is really equalizing, and it's easy for me to adapt to fighting anything. I'm so happy with the way Rogue plays right now, because if humans get a versatility boost as well, which means that it makes it even more effective with the boost you get from just using feint. So it's like it's a way to use up globals while you're waiting for energy to build. Now here I try to step to this guy and get sucked back into his Typhoon because wow, okay, thanks game. Then again, it really does work like that. I tried to risk it, but I get red anyway, so I'll just follow him in there. But back on the subject of feint being a really good ability. You can use it the way, if you knew how to predict abilities and cloak them just to waste people's cooldowns. Like say if you know you're going to get stunned off of something and you just use feint. Especially if you have the glyph for it, you can just fuck somebody's stun. You can take, if you have enough versatility, nearly almost 50% less damage just during the duration of it, just because you're like, well, that was easy to see. And there too, that War Stomp was kind of something I anticipated, but there was a lot of people on him, so it wasn't worth trying to stop it or trinket or anything. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys, I haven't done any videos or well, I've done writing, but I haven't done anything that's not super serious in quite some time. Like my life was too serious for a while. I'm getting that back. If these definition of insanity videos are boring the shit out of you, they'll get better. I just need to make more of them. That's all. Now here, it's this warrior again. And then, wait, what was that? Hold on, I'm recording something, but it's okay. What? And then this hunter gets CC'd for 1,000 years. I let him go for a bit there, but then I don't know how I caught the end of that. And then again, even though it looked like a trap, but it didn't go off on anybody. And then stop that one too. So this guy hates me now. I see him start walking towards the leaf. I don't know if he's going to try and pick it up. Then when he does, I just step behind him and grab it because I'm an asshole. Yeah, see, he tries to get it, so I just steal it from him. This hunter definitely doesn't have any gear either because my health doesn't move while I'm fighting him. It's not very fair of me. But whatever, I had to deal with this too. I found this sword on the auction house. It already has like a fiery enchant on it. I don't actually have the garrison thing. I haven't done shit with my garrison since the expansion. I don't know anything about it. I just have 2 weapons that have like a pre-enchanted visual on them. Shh, don't tell anybody. I'm a charlatan. This is like the 4th time I get read this game because no one actually goes for it. I let this feral see me just so he knows what's coming. And then I Neelio open on him so I can bleed him without him doing anything. Now I try to do my usual feral open on him, but there's a shadow over there too. These guys are from the same server, so I'm assuming that they were walking around with each other. So he walks into bomb and lets himself get sapped because shadow priests are notoriously predictable. Like once you play one, you really are able to know exactly what a shadow priest is going to do at any given time. It's kind of sad. Like it's still a fun class, but it just gets so repetitive. I haven't tried the new shadow though. I really shouldn't talk shit because Cataclysm shadow was really, really intricate. And then Mists was alright. Like getting to rank 1 with shadow didn't take very much at all because it's just easy. And this hunter's up here. I make the mistake of wasting subterfuge trying to sap him up there. If I just used that to open on that feral, I would have got him here. But instead, I 1v2 for as long as possible, and they start emoting me because, wow. And then for the next 20 seconds, I sit there and think of all the amazing ways I would like to just find them and shove fucking balloon animals into their colons or whatever. Just some kind of weird, unexplainable thing to do to them, and they won't know why ever. Well, just because, oh, you killed me in a game, oh, that one time. You know, like people do, you know, when in Call of Duty people do that shit, like that's weird, right? Like, don't you think common sense would kick in to some of these people? There are stupid people, man. And I don't get it. Like, we're all like biological learning computers. And that's a really, I don't know, that seems like a very trite description because we're not, I wouldn't call humans computers, but brains are just, like, you have emotions, but there's also nothing but patterns. Like, all the things that happen in your life are just lots of patterns, and it's, I don't know. Hello, love. I'm getting attacked with kisses right now, so don't mind me. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I'm almost done.
Okay, 'cause I want to get going soon.
I don't know. I'm just stroking my e-peen in front of just a few people on the internet that still remembered that I exist. On that note, for all of you who are actually watching this series so far, like, I have a decent, like, 60 or so views on both of these so far, which is more than I expected, to be completely and just honest as possible. And I managed to get both of these guys here, because I out of combat while he tries to get me in sap. And then I love Neelio opening on people. That is the best thing to learn how to do as a subtlety rogue. And you know what? I'm gonna be a dick and be like, yo, if you want to know how to do that trick, you should ask me in person. Just make a tune on Lothar and be like, what's up? And I will totally tell you how. Or I should just make a video on how to do it. That would probably be the best way. I just want friends, man. See, I realized that spot there is a lost cause, and it's not retreating. I'm gonna take the page out of the book of Winston Churchill, probably not, but fucking, I don't know. Who was it that said it's not retreating, it's advancing in a different direction? That's what this was. I just moved somewhere else so I could fuck up the druid, and then the game's just over anyway. I'm at the top, not by much though. I miss being at the top by ludicrous amounts of damage and kills, but that won't happen until I get full gear. But anyway, this one was another shitty edition, so, well, thanks for watching this, whoever actually does, and yeah, peace out till the next one. I'm going to try and keep